Hello. In this tutorial, we are going to be learning the single crochet stitch. Now here is a swatch that I have already made of the single crochet in rows, just to show what the texture and what it comes out to look like. It's pretty close. This is going to be probably your closest stitch that you make ever in crochet. You can pull it and there's hardly any holes. It's very pretty and makes very warm blankets. Now, in order to make this stitch, you need 1 skein of yarn. I today am using a 5mm hook, and always have your fabric scissors. Now first we're going to, if you have never ever, this is your very first video, you've never ever crocheted in your life, I'll show you how to put this on your hook. So, I take my finger, I wrap the yarn around. You want to leave a pretty good long tail at the end. Longer the better. Wrap once, and then you're going to pull the one over right here. Grab this. You're going to do it one more time. Over your finger. And then this time, you're going to tug on this one. Tight. And then this will make that loop smaller. Let me do it again. You wrap once or twice over your finger. Take this one over. We're going to do it again. And we're going to tug on the one that's connected to the yarn. And then this one, slowly tug it in. And you'll put your hook through that. Do not pull it too tight. If it is too tight and you can barely move it, tug on the part that's connected to your yarn and loosen it just a little bit. Just so it can move easily and not too tight and not too loose. That's perfect right there. So let's get started with the chain. Now, your starting chain is very important in a pattern. I am just going to chain a few at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you want 10, usually a pattern is even. So when you you need to chain 1, which gives you 11 chains. And then you will go into the hook, or you will go into this loop right behind your chain 1. You'll yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And that is your first single crochet. And now we'll do that again. You go through 1 chain, yarn over, bring it through that chain, yarn over 1 more time, pull through and make a single crochet. And that gives you that right there. And we are going to do this through the whole way. You want to make sure your hook doesn't grab any extra strands of yarn, because if it does, when you go to unravel the yarn, it will get caught and tangled really, really bad. And you also want to keep this chain straight. See how that grabbed extra yarn? You don't want that to happen. So you really got to pay attention when you're doing your, they call it a foundation chain, foundation row. So this is going to be the foundation. Foundation needs to be straight and even. All right. So now we get to the end of the row. The end is usually the trickiest part for most people because we're like, well, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Am I in the right hole? So chain one if you're doing a single crochet. Then we turn our work, and right here where there's a double loop, see, here's my chain one. So I'm going to take my hook and go into this one, these two right here. We're going to loop over, pull through, and loop over again, pull through. And we're going to do the next two. My autofocus is messing with me. All right. And that's your starting of your second row. And then once you get to the end, you should have this beautiful single crochet technique. Thanks for watching.